Hello, my name is Harold Davis. I am the creator of the Talks Mentoring Program, and we're delighted to announce the release of a study for young black men entitled Talking Through Transitions. We've been working on the study for several years, and we're delighted that it is finally available. As you may know, many young black men today are in desperate need of old school wisdom that will help them avoid pitfalls and maximize their potential. The Talks study is a tool just for that task. Consider the following scenarios.
Mama! What's up, Christopher? I'm in the kitchen. Oh, Lord, what do you want?
In 6 weeks, I'm going to be driving.
Driving what?
Driving your car.
You are not driving my car.
Why?
You just got suspended last week.
That wasn't my fault. That was Bobby.
How in the world is it Bobby's fault when you got suspended?
He started it.
Christopher, you are not driving my car. You are too immature. And then you're going to ride your hoodlum friends in my car? I don't think so. No, that's not going to happen. No. Now, if you want something from me, I want something from you. Now, there's a study called Transitions that I picked up last week.
A study?
Yep, a study. It requires 30 minutes a day.
30 minutes?
Yep, 30 minutes. And it's going to help you to mature as a young man. Do you understand? You complete this study, then maybe you can drive my car. We can talk about you driving the car. But until you do this, no, you're not driving my car.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, I heard you wanted to see me.
Have a seat, Jerry. Rumor has it you've been talking about being the team captain this season. Why would you say something like that?
Because I have skills, Coach.
Jerry, you do have skills on game day, but I need something more. I need leadership. I need wisdom. It starts on Monday all the way through game day. Jerry, I found this study I want you to look at. It's called Transitions. This study is designed to help young men like you gain the wisdom they need to be leaders. I want you to be a leader on this team. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to study that for 30 minutes every day for the next 6 months.
6 months?
Yes, sir, 6 months. Then you come back in here and we can talk and find out if you have the wisdom you need to be the team captain.
Yes, Coach.
This young man sitting here has not a clue why he's sitting here. He doesn't have any idea. I asked him to sit here, and he doesn't know what's up. But I want to ask him a couple of questions. Now, you've been to the Thursday night meetings before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who buys the pizza?
You.
I buy the pizza. If you need a ride, who gives you a ride?
You.
Okay, all right. Who sets up the basketball games?
You.
Okay, all right. So I do all this stuff for you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think I do that?
Love.
Okay, love. So you think I love you?
Yeah.
Okay, here's real simple, man. Since I love you, I need for you to do this study. Okay? This is the way we're going to do it. After church on Sunday, I need you to come in my office and do 30 minutes every Sunday after church. 30 minutes every Sunday after church. You can come to this spot, a couple other spots, but after church, just come in and grab this. I'll leave the book here. I don't want you to take it home. Okay? I'll leave the book here. All you got to do is come in 30 minutes after church, do the study. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty good.
Okay, you can do that?
Yeah.
No problem?
No problem.
Thank you, sir. Let us watch a sample of the DVD.
The inability to submit to someone who's older than you are, wiser than you are, and cares about you, that's a problem.
That's a major problem. That's a major problem. Starts off early. I had a little brother, and one of the first statements he learned, and I don't know who he heard it from, but one of the first statements he learned was, "Can't tell me." And he would do his arm like this. "Can't tell me." I don't know where he got that from. I don't understand where he got that from, but that is probably something that we come up with. We are males. We are males. When a lion gets to a certain age, what does the daddy lion do? You can't hang around me. So there's a certain thing in us as males that we want to be in charge. We don't want to submit. That's a female term. Submit. That's incorrect. Right. That's incorrect. Right. But we've been conditioned to think that that's a female term. We have to submit. But sure does keep those knots off here. Now everybody's got short hair here, so you can see a knot really good. Can't you? You see a knot really well. So it keeps the knots down. So that's one of the things I've learned. That keep the knots down. Keep the knots down. They don't look well.
I've also heard that you're not my daddy. You're not my daddy. You can't tell me. And that comes from dealing with nephews and cousins and that male child, and when you try to correct them or see them doing something that is not right, you're not my daddy.
Not my daddy.
Right.
Right. Absolutely. But what results? What do you? By not submitting, what happens?
You hit the ceiling. You hit the ceiling in terms of life and knowledge due to the fact you're not open enough to allow somebody to share their wisdom and knowledge with you so that you can grow as an individual. It's just like sunlight on a plant. And if you don't allow that older man to give you that wisdom and shine that on you, then you can't grow as an individual. But I think it goes back to what you both were saying in terms of, you're not my daddy, or, you can't tell me. I think it's that fight or flight, that fear response, because a lot of young men today are afraid to say they don't know and say they need help, because it shows a sign of weakness. Yeah. And if they give the appearance of weakness, then they're afraid that everybody else is going to find out. Now people are going to start picking on them, and now we start getting into this mano a mano. Oh, you're a punk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're weak.
Can you brothers say you need help? Do you have the ability to say you need?
Oh, I do now.
You do?
Oh yeah, yes sir. Help me.
Help. Keep the knots down.
Keep the knots down.
I agree with that.
The transition study is neither remedial or punitive, but it's based on leadership principles that have brought us safe thus far. The Black National Anthem says, "Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod." Well, that was for back then. But today, young black men are facing perils unprecedented apart from war, and they're the oil that lubricates the prison industrial complex. And somebody ought to do something. My preferred use is for one man to take a young man through the study, overseeing him as he goes. A second use would be to show a DVD segment to a group of men using the text and workbook as study guides. The transition study consists of a text, a workbook, and 2 hours of DVD footage of 4 successful black men discussing the study. It is my goal to maintain at least one young man going through the study under my tutelage at all time. And it is my prayer that thousands of you will do the same. God bless you.